guys, I've been diving into the everything I say I want, I got. Everything I say I want, I got. Everything I say I want, I got. I've been diving into the main character energy lately in my life. I have been looking inside of myself internally and diving in to see if this stuff really works. And diving into the main character energy. You guys know that when I first started this YouTube channel, I was like, I didn't know who I was. I was a lost little birdie trying to see who I was. And so I decided I'm going to create this main character energy, fake it till I make it, whatever you want to call it, until it works. Until it works. And that's what I did, and I transformed my life again and again and again and again and again and again. And I'm still doing that. So why do I come on here? I'm telling you, because I have another channel. I have 3 YouTube channels now. The third one, you're not going to like men, so just women only come to my 3rd channel. It's called Andrea's Guiding Light. And it's a place where I can finally, I have been mastering the art of manifestation, creating what I want, main character energy, finding my soul's purpose. I put a little bit of that on here, motivational speaking, but I thought, why not transfer my awakening to a Andrea Guiding Light channel, to guide people to the light. Because you see, you can't, I'm so passionate about this, you can't guide people to the light until you see the light, until you are the light, till you went through the darkest tunnel to get to the other side. So I wanted to transform my life first and do all the things before I come on here and tell you it works, because I am a product of my product. And every time I do, you know, like Mel Robbins says, or I get daily downloads of wisdom and inspiration, and I don't have to think about what I need to say. I just open my mouth and trust that it's going to be the words that everybody needs to hear. I'm finally listening to my guiding light that is transforming me to transform you. And I know guys on here want to watch the fashion shows, so stay here. I'm not going anywhere. So now I'm doing traveling. I'm doing Andrea's Guiding Light. That's my middle name. That is my new alter ego. And I am downloading messages there of things I'm learning to not only help myself, but to help whoever's interested. And I'm hoping and praying that I get a lot of women over there that really want to learn how to transform and change their life. Now, if you're deep and you want to go into that and expect no fashion shows and stuff, you can by all means go to Andrea Guiding Light. But if you're going to go over there and complain because there's no fashion shows, because there's not going to be, then just stay here and be content. There is a reason that Ursula has three channels and a behind the scenes channel and 3 different Facebooks now, because I'm everything. You see, when you tap into what's inside of you, you're everything. You have gifts and talents that you get to unlock that you didn't even know you could do. I didn't know I could sing, and I don't know if I can sing, but I sure like to. I didn't know I can dance, but I like to dance, and I sure like to. I didn't know I could paint, but I like to. I didn't know I could do motivational teaching, but I like to. Now I get so excited when I get the download. I say a little prayer, I turn on the camera, and I never have to think about what I'm gonna say. I'm the one take wonder girl. I don't have to edit my videos because I get it the first time. That, I'm realizing, is a gift and a talent that I never even knew I had. I'm just like, I'm just this woman on the internet. Now come to find out, I'm a motivational speaker, I'm a healer, I'm a fashionista. I'm a curvy model. Thinking about this, years ago I dreamt that I was curvy model Ursula. And I started just saying it. I was nobody. I was a stay-at-home mom with a husband that was an alcoholic, 3 children that were doing their thing, and I just knew I needed money, so I just turned on the camera one day and said, okay, I'll buy the cheapest things there is. I'll do fashion shows by my pool. I'll do Beachbody DVDs so I can try to sell Shakeology. I'll just do something. Do you understand that we just need to do something today? Turn on your camera, test it out, and be something that you get excited about. My job, still to this day, is so extremely exciting because I'm creating all these new things and all these new passions are coming. And I used to be embarrassed about my intellectual side because my husband would say, oh, nobody wants to hear you. No, because he didn't want to hear me. So I was embarrassed about my gifts and talents, that I was able to get downloads, that I was able to allow myself to be a vessel guiding people to the light. I was embarrassed about that because of how he made me feel. And now I don't care because there's nobody here but me. And I finally get to write the script of my own life, marching to the beat of my own drum and doing what I feel inspired to do. And I'm not embarrassed about anything I do. And I've got an alter ego side that I do fantasy work. I used to carry so much shame about that. But now I'm realizing there's people that still want to see that. And I've got an amazing body. I look around and I'm like at a lot of the people, and I realize I work hard for my body to keep it butt lifted. You know, there's flaws. Everybody has flaws. But I mean, I work really hard to make sure that I take care of myself. I drink water every day. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I exercise every day. I'm happy. I'm optimistic. And I want to share it with the world because there's somebody out there that's about ready to give up on their dreams because somebody else said you couldn't do it. And I'm here to tell you, you can do anything you want to do. I'm reminded you, this is your daily reminder that you can do anything you want to do and you don't have to ask for permission. Do you see how excited I am and how passionate I am about this? Because finally, I am single. I live alone. I pay my own bills. And I was thinking about that, feeling sad for myself. Oh my God, you're single, you're alone. And people say, aren't you lonely? And I'm like, no, I prayed for this. I prayed for this kind of freedom. I prayed to be able to wake up whenever I wanted to wake up. I prayed to work for myself and be the leader of my own life. I prayed for freedom. I prayed to get out of jail. I prayed to buy a house. I prayed to have the house of my dreams. And I almost walked away from everything on a whim. But now I'm learning how to listen to my inner guidance 30 minutes every morning to guide me and lead me to be in the now, right now. I don't have to worry about the past. I don't have to worry about the future. All I get is today, to be in my now, creating a life I love and celebrating all my gifts and talents, all of them, the new ones, everything that comes up, I get to do. So now I've had the courage to do 3 YouTube channels. And on these channels, I get to celebrate my alter ego of everything I love. Traveling is my love. I'm going to get back to that if you're there. I haven't been so consistent on that channel. Now, because I've had my new healing journey, I'm doing AndreaGuidingLight here on YouTube. I've got an Instagram. I've got a TikTok for it. I'm expanding my life and finally doing everything I'm good at and finding a way to get paid for all my gifts and talents finally, unapologetically, not caring who cares. And so today, somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to quit apologizing for being yourself. Somebody needs to quit apologizing for being too curvy, for talking too much, or for having that intellectual side that somebody's trying to shut down. No, you need to take up space. You need to take up so much space. I used to think it was holy to be humble. And then in church, they're like, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy. And then what does that leave us? It leaves us feeling, I'm not worthy, I need to be humble. No, this next generation, this new generation is starting to figure it out, that we are worthy, that we are supposed to take up space, and we are supposed to share our gifts and talents and put ourselves first and not last and make noise and take up space and be loud. We're not supposed to just sit in the corner and be humble and let somebody else dictate our life. No, we are to look inside of ourselves for our own intuition inside and put that into your life and make your life magnificent. So I love you. Thanks for listening. That's all I can say is that I'm over here just living my absolute best life unapologetically, and I'm taking up so much space. Mwah! Love you.